Good morning, everyone. So, today my video is about the rescue operations that we do. It's towards the welfare cause. So, it is regarding a person or an organization that I came across through while I did my rescue for Wiggly. I'm sure all of you have seen Wiggly's videos. So this video, I wanted to pass on a message to all those people who are working towards the welfare of stray dogs in Hyderabad or even across our country. It's very easy. So what I have seen is 80% of us, we just feel that our task is over when we just forward the rescue cases over the WhatsApp, and we believe that someone else will take care. We don't even, at times we don't even follow up how the dog is. But if we truly call ourselves animal lovers, we truly call ourselves rescuers, and I don't think that our task or our job just ends over there, where we just coordinate in WhatsApp and we just follow, just send messages and feel our task is over. In fact, we should respect the remaining 20% of the people, the 10-20% of the people who are actually doing the field job, and we should respect them, and we should understand from their experiences how tough it is to maintain and rescue those cases, and even at times ensuring that those cases they stay alive. And if in any unfortunate scenarios it so happens that the dog passes away, we should not blame the person who has rescued it, because if we are genuinely concerned about the dog, we should also step in to help. So during my rescue of Wiggly, I came across Raju ji, and I am grateful that I met him, and I'm blessed that such person still exists in our cities. And Raju ji has started his rescue operation single-handedly since the past 3 years in the Twin Cities. And what I most like about him is that when everyone else says that we do not want to take in this dog, this is a critical case, skin infection, parvo, this and that, no, we don't want to take in shelter, he is a person who doesn't say no to any of the cases. In spite of handling everything alone and knowing that yeah, there is no manpower and it'll be tough, he still never says that no, I'll not be able to take up the cases, because to him the lives of those animals who are dying on the road matters. So I definitely having said that, I want all of you to meet Rajuji, and I will take the video ahead forward from there. Hi Rajuji. So I was very curious to know and understand what made you, I'm sure you have handled immense number of rescues and all of them are critical. So what made you start off with this noble cause?
The thought of starting a shelter started with when we lost our daughter, like my pet. Me and my wife, we went into complete depression and at the time, and our only goal was to serve the stray dogs in the streets. So that is where we started opening a shelter in 2017.
Great.
It's been 3 years now.
Okay. So I know, I'm sure there's not a count, but approximately how many critical rescues have Petlak done or you done single-handedly in the past 3 years?
In past 3 years, it's the total rescues were more than 240 now. And that including the rescuers, other volunteers came and pitched into that. And I myself did more than 100 to 120. My own rescues are there, and most of them are survived and being in shelter. And we have released the recovered cases into the streets again, wherever they find food and space.
That's great Rajuji, because it's very difficult hearing the story, and hearing the story is easy, but it's very difficult to do it going out on the roads and handling the cases. So what has been the major challenge areas?
Major challenge is catching a dog, whether it is injured, paralyzed, whatever, but sometimes they will be very aggressive. And by now, I've got bitten by dogs more than 15 times with angry dogs. They will be.
But still, you never felt like giving up.
Because it's not their fault; it's a human error, and they will be in pain.
Right.
They'll bite.
Right.
We have to be cautious, how to catch.
Okay, so what do you dream of, Rajuji? I mean, where do you want to see this cause go for you in future? I mean, you're helping so many dogs, and as I can see, all of them, guys, if you see, all are critical accident cases, and all are paralyzed dogs which are with him. There are many more as well.
There are so many. These are paralyzed.
Yeah.
This way is also paralyzed.
Yeah. So Rajuji, what is your dream vision like? What do you want? What help? What support do you want? What should be your message?
I have registered my Petlak as a non-profit organization now, and I want it should be exist forever. Though I'm not there in the future, it should be run by some other people taking over it and ownership on it. Well, I need help. I don't need financial help. I request all to voluntarily come and help us with it. But the most toughest part in the shelter is keeping the space clean, hygienic, and the sanitization is very difficult. And every time, every day, twice, we have to clean the shelter, and there is no manpower. So I request all whoever wish willingly can come forward voluntarily, and I request to help us with manpower.
Sure. Thanks Rajuji for all that noble thoughts which you shared with us. Yeah.
The Petlak Animal Rehabilitation Center is very thankful to Stray Animal Foundation of India, Ujjwala Chinchala, the founder of organization which is registered and located in Jacksonville, Florida. she is helping us with the end-to-end medication and also like helping with all the expenses that occurs in shelter to run a shelter effectively. We are very thankful to Stay Animal Foundation of India. Thank you.
So guys, yes, today this video, it's not the shelter actually. This is a temporary home that Rajuji has just taken to keep all these critical cases that require daily medication and daily vet visits. So before I sign off from the video, my earnest request to all of you, all the rescuers who exist in the Twin Cities in Hyderabad, it's not always about donation in cash or kind. We request you to please come forward for the cause, and because definitely we are in lack of manpower and resources, and that is something that is very, very much required. If you see the babies around, they require regular baths, medicated baths, vet visits. So it gets very difficult for one person to handle it all alone. I'm sure people, all of you who have pets at home, you all know, right? Handling one pet at home is so difficult. So how difficult can it be to handle 50-60 dogs, their medication needs, their bath needs together? So my earnest request, our earnest request to you, that please come forward to help us support in this cause together. Thank you.